Negan was portrayed as one of the most formidable characters in the entire series while he was with the Saviors, but The Walking Dead, Dead City served as a reminder that Lucille and his strength were never what gave the former antagonist his strength. Most Walking Dead fans still remember Negan's opening scene because it highlighted how terrifying he used to be by eliminating two of their favorite characters. Notwithstanding his recent transformation and redemption, Negan is still the most formidable antagonist The Walking Dead has ever presented. Negan's greatest strengths come from outside of himself, despite the fact that he now possesses a more lethal form of Lucille and has involuntarily risen to a high position within the Barazi. In the Walking Dead spin-off, Negan's story revolves around submitting to the Barazi's demands in order to obtain his freedom after being forced to carry out the Croat and the Dama's orders with the lives of his family on the line. But the co-lead character in Dead City appears determined to defeat his enemies in the process, which has brought attention to the one quality that makes Negan such a strong survivor. Dead City's most recent episode demonstrated that Negan's manipulation abilities are even more potent than his fighting prowess, despite the fact that the majority of survivors in the Walking Dead universe probably wouldn't want to engage in a fistfight with him. Even though Negan's signature baseball bat makes him incredibly lethal and he remains one of the Walking Dead's most formidable fighters, it's his mental tricks that truly set him apart. Negan became totally committed to overthrowing Manhattan's leadership after the Croat killed Christos and his group, and his plan started to take shape almost immediately. Negan took a moment to speak with the Croat, urging him to defend himself and leading him to believe that the Dama was better at treating her pet rat than he was. Negan took advantage of the heated argument that resulted between the two by framing the Croat and killing the Dama's rat. The antagonists' relationship deteriorated further as a result, culminating in a confrontation in which the Croat left the Dama for dead, demonstrating the effectiveness of Negan's manipulation. In the previous episode, he even employed the same strategy to outwit Bruegel. Negan lost his wager with the gang leader, but he used a strategy that worked perfectly. He threatened to reveal Bruegel's secret if he didn't wave away his winnings. The reason he was able to take over the Saviors in the first place is because he has demonstrated this trait throughout The Walking Dead. Furthermore, he succeeded in winning Alpha's trust only to betray her, and his vicious threats caused innumerable communities to submit to the rule of the Saviors for an extended period of time, proving that Negan has always prospered when pulling the strings, which has enabled him to live this far into the end of the world. Negan's ability to control his adversaries is one of his strongest points, but it also serves as a serious flaw because people find him hard to trust. Even after witnessing Negan's transformation, many of the franchise's primary survivors have found it difficult to accept him because of the violence he committed and the mental acrobatics he was prepared to perform in order to oppress communities like Alexandria and the Kingdom. It's evident that Maggie hasn't forgiven the man who killed her husband, and even trusting him has proven challenging, given that she and Negan's Walking Dead feud is still present in their spin-off series. Maggie became very wary of Negan in Dead City Season 2 after witnessing him wielding his bat and hanging with the Barazi, and she's not alone. The former villain was always kept at bay by other Walking Dead characters, such as Daryl, who only turned to him in dire circumstances. Despite his current good intentions, people who have witnessed him control entire communities naturally find it difficult to trust him, which makes this a significant strength as well as a significant weakness.